Hi class, welcome to Info 101, Introduction to Social Networking Technologies. I'm Bob Boiko, your instructor, and I'm coming to you virtually from Mount Etna in Italy. I usually like to record my videos in faraway places, but today it's really just a rainy day in Seattle. I've been a businessman and a consultant and a programmer and a teacher for many years and all sorts of other stuff as well. What I do here at the University of Washington is I'm on the faculty of the Information School, and I work a lot with undergraduates and graduates on information systems. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what's up with this class. First of all, understand that this is an experimental class. We're constantly working on the software behind this class and the content behind this class. So bear with us as we try to make it a really killer system. Also, feel free at any time to give us feedback. It really helps us to improve the system. So what's the point of this class? We want you to come out of this class understanding and having an opinion about the systems that you use in your life. The Facebooks and the Googles and the video games and the Spotifys and the Wikipedias and all of that. We want you to understand them, and we want you to get a good opinion about them. What's not the point of this class is for you to be able to build these systems or use these systems. We think you're already very good at using all these systems. There's nothing we have to teach you about that. And if you want to build a system, that's way beyond the scope of an introductory class. We will talk about the technology behind these systems, but you're not going to be required to do a whole lot of programming or other kinds of building. So why should you care about a class like this? Well, first of all, you're already all in. You use these systems whether you like them or not all day long, so it's really incumbent upon you to understand how they work and to have an opinion about how they should work. We want you to be a perpetrator of these systems, not a victim. We want you to be able to shape the future of these systems rather than simply taking what other people say you should be consuming. We want you to be able to lead. The people who create these systems, the people my age who invented all of this stuff, really have very little idea about what it should be doing, how it should be working, and mostly what impact it should have on your society. You guys are completely immersed in this stuff. I want to teach you how to have a good opinion and how to be part of the conversation about the future of the information systems that you use. We're going to look at the systems that you use from three particular angles. We'll look at the technology. How do they work? If we pull back the covers of Facebook, what's going on behind the scenes? What kind of technology is being used to put it together? Second, we'll look at the information behind them. What exact kind of information does Facebook create? How is that information structured and how is it delivered to you on the Facebook screen? And finally, we'll look at the social issues behind applications like Facebook and others. For example, what's the impact on your identity? What kind of privacy is being used in these? How do you know something's for real? So we'll look at the technology, we'll look at the information, and we'll look at the social issues behind the systems that you use. We'll look at three main systems that really typify the kinds of systems that you're likely to come in contact with. First of all, Facebook. How could we ignore Facebook? Second, Google. How could we ignore Google? Third, we're going to use World of Warcraft as an example of the many kinds of interactive games that are present now in the online world. Along the way, we'll look at all sorts of other systems, Wikipedia and Spotify and a whole range of other systems that are also part of your world. What do we want from you in this class? Well, I think this quote really sums it up for us. We want you to see where these systems keep their brains. I love this quote from Mr. Weasley to Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, where he says, "Don't trust anything if you don't know where it keeps its brains." Every time you look at a system from now on, I want you to think, where is it keeping its brains? How does this thing work? What kind of information is stored in this thing? And most importantly, what's its impact on me and the society around me? Do I like that? Do I don't like that? And what would I do to shape the future of this technology? What do we want for ourselves? First of all, we want to what's called eat our own dog food. We want to use the systems that we study to teach you about the systems that we study. We're the iSchool. We study these kinds of systems all day long, all the different aspects of them, and we also create them. We want to use the systems that we know about to the best effect to teach you about the systems that we know about. So we do a lot of experimentation because this age is still unfolding. One of the things you'll take from this class is that we don't know how it's all going to figure out. We don't know where it's all going to end, but we're going to study it along the way, and we're going to try to take as best control of its future direction as possible. Finally, what we want from ourselves is to listen to you about how well we're doing. That's also part of this class. When you make software, you make it by paying close attention to the people who are going to use it and making sure that it really serves them while serving the people who paid for the software as well. That's also what we want to do. So never hold back your comments about how it's going, how it's working, and let us know along the way so that we can help to move this system forward as we move the information age forward. All right, well, welcome to the class. And I hope to see a lot of you and get you to think really hard about this stuff and get you to have great opinions about it and get you to influence the future of how the information age unfolds.